Welcome back to the EagleBite83 channel, and thank you, Frepson, for subscribing 2 months in a row. Awesome. Nice to have you here, man. It's always nice to have you here. Welcome, everybody, to a very late edition of Full Motion Friday. Unfortunately, we had no choice but to start this late because I have been busy trying to get this game to work. Hey, Freppy, welcome to the show. And as always, I appreciate your support. Now, this evening we will be playing a new game for Full Motion Friday, which is the always returning web series that I do every Friday, which is, in short, a web series dedicated to FMV games, basically old games from the 90s where that had a lot of full motion video in them. So tonight we are actually going to start a brand new game. It's going to be interesting because this is a game belonging to one of those gaming series that is actually one of my favorite gaming series of all time. And what game that is, I will be disclosing in just a moment. First, I just want to detail what happened now and why this isn't going to be an optimum gaming experience. No, not Duke Nukem. I don't think Duke Nukem had full motion video in it. But I will tell you what I have discovered, and the fact of the matter is that this game that I will be playing will unfortunately be full of graphical glitches and the like, because thank you, Frepson. Thank you very much. Yeah, so anyway, this game will be full of graphical underperformances because I tried to get it to display properly in OBS, and OBS is not really having it. The problem is the rendering. Now, with these old DOS games that are actually being used by DOSBox, it's being used by DOSBox. DOSBox has a number of renders that you can choose from. Now, most of them for this game didn't display at all. The source actually remained black, completely black. So I was a little perplexed, but two of them worked finally, and I had to choose one of them. Now, the first one, Direct Draw, displays the game sort of properly. However, it does generate an in-game issue, which is not preferable, because you see, this game that I'm going to be playing, it's more like an interactive movie. It has a lot of full motion video sequences in it. Like, it's based around FMV, and Direct Draw generated an issue in which, like, the very first frame of every single FMV sequence froze and got skewed and remained like a static image for 3 seconds before playing the video. And that is actually very, very jarring when you play a game which is heavily based around FMV. So using that is kind of out of the question, which leaves the other one, OpenGL. And OpenGL is a very old render, and even though it performs a lot better in that it is a lot more seamless, still with OpenGL there are a number of graphical issues, like VSync problems and discoloration flashes, and screen tearing with the VSync, and yeah, it's very pixelated. So, but I feel like if this is gonna be like a movie, just like with Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, then we're gonna have to go with that one. So please, people, bear this in mind. It is going to be a lot. It is going to be like I'm not going to be able to get this program, like this game, to run flawlessly. And no, Freppy, it's not a SWAT 2. So just so you know, bear with me. There's going to be a lot of screen tearing. There's going to be a lot of discoloration flashes. And also when whenever we progress from to and from a video sequence, there's going to be lag. Like my camera is going to be like stuttering and all of that. So just so you know, this is not going to be able to run flawlessly. Well, now that's out of the way, I give you the game, which I will be playing. Alright? Are you ready? Let's do it. Alright, Freppy, you're about to see what it is. Here we go. I give you Wing Commander 3. Heart of the Tiger. Now, let the movie begin, because this is a long intro sequence. Awesome, Freppy. Freppy's on a roll. Mark Hamill. John Rhys Davies. It's actually pretty cool that they got these high-budget superstars to Ginger Allen. She's actually a porn star, an old porn star now. Yeah, look, and freaking Malcolm McDowell, people. Freaking Malcolm McDowell as Admiral Tolwyn. The bastard. By the way, Freppy and all of you, please remember, as always, give me feedback if there's any issues, if the volume, like for my microphone or the game or whatever, if it's too loud or whatnot. I always appreciate it. Yeah, this isn't like, this is CGI at its infancy, you know, but it's pretty cool still. No, I'm sorry, Freppy, but no. Have you played this game before, Freppy? Hey, Dolphic, welcome to the show. Now remember what I said. There are going to be screen tearing. There is going to be discoloration flashes, just so you know.
The enemy has struck at the heart of our empire. A puny contingent of their soldiers has been captured here on Kilra. This incursion was an act of desperation. The hairless apes now flail about knowing that they are beaten. They have failed their race utterly.
Hey! Thanks for the host, Dolphic. Yeah, I know. The special effects are crude, but they are pretty acceptable. Now that's Prince Thraketh. Thraketh is going to be a major nemesis. Well, so much for them.
Only one of them is worthy of being treated as a warrior. The one they call Angel. Still defiant, dead or terror. If we were to offer coexistence with your kind, would you not accept it?
Gilrati do not coexist.
No. And now that the tide has turned in this war, your defiance is a pathetic and useless gesture.
You bore me, monsieur. Disintegrate me so I might join my comrades.
Disintegration is not for you. Your fate will be different.
Like, I know this by heart. Oh, every scene.
The human cannot appreciate the honor that I am about to bestow her. She is not only a great warrior, but her lair mate is the heart of the tiger.
Concordia.
May they rest in peace.
Peace. Have we ever known anything like that, Paladin?
Not for a long time, laddie.
First the tiger's claw, now this.
Enough. You are not to blame for either.
Some would disagree. This is Colonel Christopher Blair. Report to Admiral Talwyn. The wreckage of the Concordia has been located on Vespus off the Mistral coast.
Evaluation. Total loss.
You can't live your life for the approval of one man.
Any word from Angel?
Nope.
None.
Yeah, right.
Is that the official line?
I know how much she means to you, laddie.
Like, I don't want to spoil the story for you guys. I have to, like, control myself.
Excuse me, sir. Did you say the victory?
Is there something wrong with your hearing, Colonel?
No, sir. It's just that
The TCS Victory is a fine carrier with a long history of service to the Confederation.
Yes, sir. A very long history, sir.
Ship assignments aren't open to debate, Colonel. Of course, I realize that the accommodations may not be what you're quite used to.
Well, sir, I didn't mean to suggest that.
The Victory will benefit greatly from having a wing commander of your stature and experience.
Thank you, sir. But can't we at least discuss the...
Now that we have the Kilrathi on the run in both the Gardel and Morpheus systems, I can afford to shift you to the Victory in Orsini.
Well, the screen tearing isn't that bad,
What I'm trying to
actually.
tell you, Colonel, is that things are looking up. The Confederation has been making some very positive strides. Dismissed.
Sir, about my request.
Yes. But it came as a bit of a surprise to me. As you know, Colonel Devereaux's status is on a need-to-know basis.
Your
Your
shuttle
shuttle
is waiting.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. I meant the right one.
Despite recent losses in several densely populated sectors, Confederation spokespeople insist that humanity maintains the upper hand, in its galactic struggle with the Karathi.
Yeah, that's BS.
However, our sources document a consistent underreporting of Karathi incursions, as well as civilian and industrial losses. There are even reports of Confed plans for a doomsday evacuation of Earth, replanting the seeds of humanity in a distant galaxy. The question is, who would go? Who would be left behind? And most importantly, who is making these decisions?
Here we go. Victory. Alright, there's one more scene before we get to play. The welcoming scene on the hangar deck.
Welcome to the TCS Victory, Colonel.
Thank you, Captain.
Better known as Tin Can Sally.
It warms my heart to see you again, Colonel. But I must excuse myself now, as your duty here takes precedence over our catching up on old times.
Thank you, Hobbs. We'll talk later.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. She's no Concordia.
Oh, neither's a Concordia anymore.
Yeah, terrible loss. My sympathies. However, you're in my home now, and I'll expect you to wipe your feet every time you come in. I've been with the Victory most of my career. I was communications officer during a maiden voyage.
Well, sir, I'll admit I wasn't looking forward to the assignment, but now that I see you have a pilot as fine as Ralganar Hollis on your crew.
Hobbs? Yes, he's my second in command.
He's not flying?
At his request. I know all about his exploits with you, Colonel, but here no one will fly with a Karathi on his wing.
What about his exemplary record? That must stand for something.
It was his request.
Captain Eisen, I'm not going to tell you how to run your ship, but I am going to insist that Hobbs is reinstated to the flight roster immediately.
Well, that's admirable, Colonel, but who...
I will, sir. I'll fly with him. He's the best wingman I've ever had.
All right, that is basically the the intro sequence. It's a pretty long one. It's almost like, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes or whatever. But this is sort of an interactive movie. Oh, and by the way, how is the volume here, guys? Is it okay? Are you hearing me right now? Like, I have no idea. What type of game is this? Strategy or what? This is Flight Combat Simulator. This is sort of like a movie where you take on the role. Yeah, okay, the deal is you are Christopher Blair, the guy that Mark Hamill is playing. And you have been fighting in a war against these cat-like alien species for quite some time now. It's okay? Alright, that's awesome. And right now you've been, like in Wing Commander 2, I think, you were on the Concordia, and the Concordia went down at the end of Wing Commander 2, and now you have been reassigned to the Victory. And this is sort of like a aircraft carrier in space. And you get assigned to different missions and the like as the story progresses. And it's pretty fun, actually. It's pretty interesting. It's just like watching a movie with in between like flying missions. So let's go see. Let's go see here. Well, let's go to flight control. All right, here we have Hobbs. Hobbs, yeah, we can choose to talk to him. We can also choose to log on to the main terminal. We can choose to run the simulator. We can go to mission briefing immediately, or we can go to the lift and explore other parts of the ship. And throughout the ship, you'll find, like, sometimes on occasion you'll find people scattered around the ship that will talk to you, and you will be able to, sometimes you will even be able to make choices in the conversation. And right now Hobbs is here, indicating that we could talk to him, and we're actually supposed to do that. Hobbs, a little backstory on Hobbs, he was actually a defector of the Kilrathi. Talk to the first. Yeah, I'm going to. He was a defector to in the Kilrathi, I think in Wing Commander 2. So he defected from the Kilrathi, from his own species, and joined, like, the Terran Confederation, and personally became a close personal friend of Christopher Blair. Sorry, the guy we are playing. So, yeah, here we go.
Welcome aboard, old friend. You're looking fine and fit. Does this war agree with you?
Yeah, like a pair of busted wing flaps. But it's great to see you, buddy.
And how is the fine pilot and Comrade Angel?
I don't have a clue. I haven't heard from her in a while.
That's his
She's on
girlfriend.
some damn covert op for Tolwyn. But hey, I got good news for you. I put you back on the fly roster.
But I requested...
Never mind that. I want you with me on my first mission.
Well, there are many brave and noble pilots here.
Yeah. But when my life's on the line, I want a wingman I can trust.
I shall try not to disappoint you, old friend.
Alright, that's the first selectable conversation done, and it's like a million of them in this game. And also, we need to log on to the main terminal. We could do that right now. However, we could do this again. Just take note of one thing. I have noted that every Kilrathi in this game has yellow eyes, except for Hobbs. Look.
Welcome aboard, old friend.
He's got blue hair.
Looking fine and
Blue
fit.
hair, blue eyes.
Does this war agree with you?
Yeah, like a pair of busted wing flaps.
He's sort of like an old mentor, almost.
And how is the fine pilot and Comrade Angel?
It's so weird seeing a Kilrathi with blue eyes. Alright, so, first of all, let's log on to the main terminal. Now, his call sign in the previous games was, Maverick, actually. I don't know if the game developers had seen Top Gun, you know, Maverick and Goose and all of that, but it was actually Maverick, so we are going to go with, no, actually, how stupid am I? Egobite. Egobite, there we go. Alright, so in the main terminal we can go to duty logs. This is where we save the game. So we might as well save now and put in Egobite 01. Yeah, that'll do for now. We can also look at the controls. Everything looks good. Yeah, okay, good. And we can, of course, log off. So now he's gone, and if we want to, we can go back to the flight deck to see if there's somebody there. But if memory serves, I don't think there was. Like, sometimes they appear like there's like a lot of scattered conversations here and there. So, but I don't think there's anybody there. Actually, we can actually just go see. And yes, there will always be like this little cinematic cutscene where you actually progress through the ship. So, yeah, there's nothing here except for the shuttle we came in, so we might as well return. And this is a little bit annoying, I have to say. My gaming screen, like on my main monitor, switches constantly between. That's actually a problem, or an annoyance at the very least. It switches back and forth between widescreen and the original screen ratio. It is so annoying because it stretches out the image, and well, it's not too bad, but it wouldn't be too bad at all actually if it would just stay at one ratio, you know. It's so annoying. But this is where you go to attend the briefings and all that, but we need more story content. So let's go to the lift. let's visit some of the other decks before we progress in the game. Now here is Rollins. Some of you may know, I mean, most of these people are renowned actors. Today, most of these guys in this game, like, people will have seen them from one movie or another. And this guy, I don't know what his name is, like the actor, but I've seen him in a lot of movies. And this is actually the first time in this game was the first time I actually met this guy, or saw him. And also, I will say that this game means a lot to me on a personal level, because this was the very, very first game that introduced full motion video sequences at all to me. It was like, I remember I was like 10 or 11 years old, and my older sister's fiance had bought this game, and I was like, whoa! It's like being in a movie, you know, like an interactive movie, and I was so excited. I was like, yeah, this is so cool. And he was actually a little bit guarded with it. He was like, yeah, you can play it, but only when I'm here, and like, don't screw anything up, kiddo, you know. So yeah, this was actually a big thing. So let's talk to Rollins.
Lieutenant Rollins, comm exec, welcome aboard. You get the pep talk from the captain yet?
Something like that.
Well, the good news is it won't take too long to shower off the bullshit around here.
The captain hasn't seemed to believe in his ship and his crew. And that kind of attitude's good for morale.
Yeah, well, you haven't been monitoring transmissions like I have. If you did, you'd jump sector in a nano.
Play along with him.
Oh, don't be so negative, Dolphic. So this is the first time you are able to make a choice. So play along with him, or
this guy's a loon.
This guy's a loon. Now,
play along with him.
The play along with him is the diplomatic answer. It is basically what makes you seem kind of friendly. And if you choose
this guy's a loon,
then you'll get on his bad side. Basically, it's like whenever there's a conversation choice, you'll either have like a good option or a bad option. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes that actually has consequences. So right here,
play along with him.
I usually pick play along with him because it's the better option. You sort of stay on his good side, and I was thinking maybe Fortifier, welcome to the show. Yeah, it's Wing Commander, you know it. Dolphic wants me to do That Guy's a Loon. I'm doing well, Fortifier. How are you? And hope to see you more here in the future. Now, Dolphic wants me to pick That Guy is a Loon. You are my newest follow. Alright. Well, thank you. Thank you a bunch, Fortifier. Thank you for the follow, and as I said, I hope to see a lot of you in the future. Now, I want to keep playing shitty FMV games, and I'll be here. Alright, well, I will be doing that every Full Motion Friday, as it says down there. It's usually every Friday I do FMV games. So, Dolphic wants me to pick That Guy is a Loon. Like, I'm gonna allow you guys to decide, like, through a vote, what I'm gonna choose, except for, like, story critical choices. This one I don't think is that critical. I don't think so, at least. So, what do you guys think? Dolphic, there's one vote for That Guy's a Loon, or this guy. What do you think? I don't think it matters until the story crits. Yeah, I know. It's also like when there are a few other places. I don't want to spoil the story for everybody else, but there are a few other places in which you can either go on a mission, and also Fortifier, don't spoil anything, all right? I missed the context, so I'm out this round, all right? Yeah. Freppy, are you there? What do you want me to choose? Let's see. Oh, and by the way, if there is anybody else, Fortifier, you might be the deciding vote, because if Frappy picks play along with him, then it's actually a draw. So let's see. Come on, Frappy, come on. Frappy wants me to kick his ass. There's no option, Frappy, to kick his ass. He is Radio Rollins. I think it's just called Radio. He's the communications officer for this ship. You personally thought it was a loon. Alright. Alright, I'll go with this guy's a loon.
This guy's a loon. It must be a lot of work carrying all that paranoia around. I suggest you stow it.
Oh, you'll be asking for another dose of paranoia from Radio Rollins real soon. You want the straight dope around here? You come to me. I'd even save your life.
Alright. Alright, let's go to the living level. Robot dude from American Pie. Alright. Yeah, so there are, as I said before, there are going to be a lot of graphical underperformances, like screen tearing and whatnot. It's just the way it's the best setting I could do with DOSBox and all.
Hey, Hobbs. How about going around with me? Bet you a week's pay on one hand.
Thank you. No.
Hello, Vagabond. It is via, I bought it over GOG, like GOG, but it uses DOSBox. So, the Shermanator. Alright, that's, no, that's not him, actually. That's not, Alright, let's do Vagabond. Let's do Vagabond. Let's talk to Vagabond.
Welcome aboard, sir. You want to play a hand? Since you're the rookie on this boat, I'll let you call the game.
Not much for protocol, are you?
No, formalities tend to be forgotten when you spend most of your time just trying to survive. What little spare time we do have, we fill up with other things besides practicing our salutes.
Well, I guess you have to adapt to your surroundings.
Don't I know that? It's an art, really.
No wonder they call you Vagabond.
Been doing your homework, I see.
He doesn't like
Yeah,
math,
I've
though.
knocked around some.
And yet your combat file is surprisingly brief. What's with the big gaps in your bio?
Can I help it if Confed decides to blank my data?
He's got a point.
I remember this. This is so. This game was such a big thing when I was younger. Like, yeah, I loved being able to do this. This was like my first taste of being able to choose my path and all that. For 10 years, you could just. He's got a point, or.
What's he hiding?
What's he hiding? Then we'll get on his bad side. Now, I have to wonder, I haven't really given this much thought when I was younger, but it might be like it might be crucial to pick a few good conversation choices, because if we alienate people left and right, then they're actually going to be our wingmen, and I don't know, but there might be some sort of penalty to choosing like bad conversation options. So I think we're gonna have to go with this one. Come on, guys. Are you serious? Because he's gonna get pissed off. And this is like the new colonel is gonna piss off everybody, you know? Like he's not making the best introductions at all, you know. Oh Lord! All right, I'll go with this one.
Hiding?
Let's do it.
They must have had their reasons.
They don't seem interested in sharing them, do they?
Right? Right? Yeah. Let's do that over, shall we? I really don't want to.
Welcome aboard, sir. Want to play a hand? Since you're the rookie on this boat, I'll let you call the game.
Not much for protocol, are you?
No, formalities tend to be forgotten when you spend most of your time just trying to survive.
You know what I like about this
What little
game?
spare time we do have, we fill up with other things besides.
It's such a good movie.
Well, I guess you have to adapt to your surroundings.
Don't I know that?
Like,
it's an art, really.
No wonder they call you Vagabond.
Been doing your homework, I see. Yeah, I've knocked around some.
And yet your combat file is surprisingly brief. What's with the big gaps in your bio?
Can I help it if Confed decides to blank my data?
He's got a point.
like we don't want to get subjected to friendly fire, so I'm actually gonna go with he's got a point. But the one thing I liked about this game is that it's such a good movie. It's so well acted, and the story is excellent. It's actually surprising to me that the real movie based on this game, or this video game series, was such a load of crap compared to this one. Like, this had all the top-notch actors, it had a well-written plot, and the movie with, like, Freddie Prinze Jr. was just crap, you know? Yeah, exactly, better than the actual movie. That was just horrifying. So this one was actually a lot better, and it amazes me, like, most movies based on video games, even those games that were movies on their own, like, just suck, you know?
Sometimes HQ is as big a mystery to me as the enemy.
We got a lot of good people here, Colonel. Even those of us with incomplete bios. Just give us a chance.
Alright. Yeah, I know, they tried too hard, I know. I mean, Jesus, they even had, like, a great actor such as David Warner. And they completely messed up everything. I still, to this day, have not forgiven them. Like, and did you see how they made the Kilrathi look? Alright, let's not talk about that shitty movie. Let's move on. Alright, so let's look at the kill board here. So apparently Vagabond is the best one so far. Cobra 5, Vaquero 8, Maniac 9. Oh, Maniac! Maniac! Oh, we have to meet Maniac. Hold on. All right, so Ego Bite, that's me. Has killed no one as of yet. Total kid is whacked 35. All right, let's go to the berths, the general sleeping area. Oh, right. Here we have the memento. This is our locker. We have the memento left by Angel. Let's see.
Hello, mon ami. I hope the fight goes well for you and all the others on the Concordia. I'm about to set up for a covert operation with Admiral Tolwyn, so I'm afraid we might be apart a little longer. But always remember, je t'aime. I love you.
Well, that's not really a good thing because, you know, fraternizing, you know, commanding officers and whatnot. And again, it goes into widescreen. Ugh, it's so disorienting. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to Rec Room. Go to lift. And let's go up to the bridge. So I plan on hanging out with you quite often for your stream because you are so personal. Ah! Well, thank you, Fortifier. Thank you a bunch. Yeah, you're always welcome. Don't worry about it. And yeah, my channel is mostly dedicated to retro games. So take a look at my streaming schedule, and you'll see like what types of games are represented in what streams during which days. Alright, let's go to the last level, the bridge area. And this is where we'll meet Maniac. Now Maniac is an old war buddy like he's been serving with Christopher Blair for like a long time, and they meet up again, and it's sort of like a love-hate relationship. You'll see. Here we go.
No, I don't have anything better to do, okay? So I pulled into a tight loop, locked onto that cat's tail, fired off a heat seeker, boom! Turned him into kitty litter. It was a... All right.
Trying to pick up women.
Well, well. If it isn't the Colonel. Uh-huh. I'm sorry. I couldn't make your welcoming party.
Well, I guess you had more pressing maneuvers to undertake, Maniac.
When duty calls, I'm there. Women like the smell of success.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm surprised you haven't been blown out of the sky by now, Maniac.
By friendly fire.
Some people appreciate my flying style. I do what's necessary to win, okay? Suppose you're still flying with one eye on the regs manual?
I don't take stupid risks.
Yeah, speaking of stupid, I also heard you put Hobbs back on the flight roster?
My. Word travels fast on this tub.
Never understood what you saw in that cat.
Simple. I need a wingman I can count on.
You can't trust someone who will kill their own kind.
Who I choose as my wingman is my prerogative. It's privilege of rank.
Ooh. Stinks.
I'll bet you stay up late nights just polishing it, huh?
No, as a matter of fact, I have majors who do that for me.
Oh, burn!
The difference in our rank is a formality. We both know who's better in the cockpit.
Yeah, we do.
I love that.
Let me tell you that story again. So.
I love that. I bet you stay up all night just polishing it, huh? No, as a matter of fact, I have majors who do that for me. That's so... it's a perfect. So I guess I'll introduce myself. Name's Fortifier, new streamer, YouTuber, active duty, military for 8 years. Oh, okay. Retro collector for 3 years, 500 games strong. Alright. Associates in avionics systems technology, bachelor's in forensic science, maths. Oh, really? And I study ludology, that's what designs and how video games affect people. Oh, okay. Cool. Nice introduction. That has actually never happened in my channel before, and nice to see you. Dollfake is like, oh, too much information. Alright, so let's see. Let's go into gunnery control real quick and see if there's somebody there. That's sort of like the last part of this. Flint. Let's talk to Flint.
Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately. Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately.
Okay. Didn't get to talk to her. All right. So duty calls. Let's get back down to the flight room. Actually, we should have tried our hands on the simulator first, but why not? Let's go back to the story. Or actually, we could just I could just show you, like in the simulator, real quick what it's all about. All right, this is how it will look. Training mission, run. This is basically how it looks. So we got the throttle here, and also this is what the ship looks like, the one that we're flying. And also, I will tell you that I have never flown with the mouse as the primary control. So it's going to be interesting. I'm actually going to try to do that. It's more agile, but it's also, I'm not used to it at all, actually. So, alright, so let's just do this training quick. It's just a quick one-on-one duel with an easy enemy, and then it's back to the story. Did you have a joystick? No, actually I didn't. I used the keyboard. So I kind of have that layout in my mind still. Alright, full guns, lock on target, communications, enemy, taunt, enemy. Let's taunt him.
You're going home in a box.
Oh.
I have dishonored my clan!
Mission objectives accomplished.
So I probably could have used the guns to finish him off, but I just did that real quick. Anyway, the thing of it is, you line up, what you have to do is you line up the red crosshairs with the green sort of range marker. Because whenever the green one shows up, you actually know that you are in range. Like the enemy is in range of your guns. So if you hit him, you will actually hit him. Like without the green marker, you can be like right on target and you won't hit because it's out of range basically. So yeah, that's how it works. Now let's go back to the story. Let's do a story mission. The briefing.
Come in, Colonel. Time to put that reputation of yours to the test.
An easy mission
Confed
starting out.
intelligence tells us that the Karathi presence is growing here in the Orsini system. You and your wingmen are to fly routine patrol of these 3 zones, sweep the area of any hostiles you may encounter.
Piece of cake.
Understood.
Completely, sir.
Alright.
So, these are the mission objectives.
And he says that every single time.
Oh, and one last thing.
Alright, so right now we can only select Hobbs. But usually, like before every mission, when you do these mission briefings, you will be able to pick your own wingman from this front lineup. Right now, there's only Hobbs to pick from, and I think he's sort of like a beginner wingman type. So let's do, well, we have only one choice, so let's pick Hobbs.
Hobbs, you're on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
I actually don't really know why you're not able to pick another wingman for the first mission, but you know, it's always been like that, so I'm not going to question it now. Anyway, this is Rachel. An interesting fact: this woman is actually this actor is actually, or actress is actually an adult film star. It's pretty interesting that they got her into this as well. So yeah, let's talk to Rachel. She's sort of like the chief mechanic.
Chief Tech Rachel Coriolis, welcome to the Victory, Colonel. Heard you're flying with Hobbs on this one.
You got a problem with that, Chief?
No, sir, not at all. I think it's about time. That cat's one hell of a pilot. Here she is, one Hellcat 5. She's prepped, primed, loaded, locked, and ready to kick some ass.
Thanks. What about ordnance?
It's all taken care of. The captain downloads the mission specs to me. I dope out the weapons requirements, so you're set to go.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
In the future, Colonel, you have the option of choosing your own weapons. Or you can trust my judgment and fly with my default loadout. I promise, Colonel, never to disappoint.
Oh, such a cliche. She's so flirty. But I will say that usually, when I play this game as a younger man, I never picked her. Well, sometimes I picked her default loadouts, but I usually always picked the Arrow, because the Arrow is the smallest ship, it's the lightest ship, or a fighter, and it's just the fastest, and you can like get away faster and dodge incoming fire a lot more easy. So usually I pick the Arrow. Now I don't know if you can do that right now, if I can like switch or
Chief Tech Rachel
No, apparently not. Alright, so I think actually we are... we have to go with the Hellcat right now. The Hellcat is sort of like your medium standard fighter. The Arrow is the light version. And then we have the Thunderbolt, which is a more heavy fighter. And then there's the Longbow, I think, which is like the bomber. The very slow-ass bomber, but it packs one hell of a punch. Alright, so, fly mission. Here we go. And yes, they do that every single time. Oh. What? What? No, 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 no. Stop that, stop that. What the hell happened? You know what? I think we're gonna have to switch from mouse to keyboard. I have to eject Colonel like in the landing bay. Oh my god, that was so much fun. I'm gonna pick keyboard. That was horrifying. How do I? Oh, I don't even remember how to. No, I didn't shoot. Apparently, the mouse was it was like aligned to the side, which made my ship like immediately when the screen when the game like went into the mission mode, the ship just turned, and so it knocked into Hobbs, and he was like, "Oh, I have to eject." That was horrible. Oh, that was horrible. Let's see here. I wonder if I can, like, I don't know. I think, yeah. Okay, I might as well show you the ejection retrieval cutscene. Oh, I can actually do replay, I think. If you eject from a mission, like if you eject and you basically just, oh, I can't handle this, you get picked up by the Victory and you get scolded by the captain. So there's like always a cutscene for every action you take in this game. Let's see if I do. However, if I pick replay, will it start me up with the keyboard controls? Let's see. Ah! Very well, very well. Okay. We got it made then. And I always do this because I get to see like a lot more. Alright, so here we go. Hobbs is waiting for me. Let's see the rear view. That is the Victory. Yes. Alright, so. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to use the keyboard actually. Alright. Never mind. Oh yeah. Oh, it's the Hellcat. They're actually so slow. Alright. Never mind. So you can use the communications, for instance. Oh, by the way, let's use the full guns. So you can contact, for instance, the Victory, and you can ask them what their status is.
What's your status?
We're sitting pretty, sir.
You can contact your wingman, for instance. This time it is Hobbs. And you can give him a lot of commands. You can ask him what his status is. You can ask him to break an attack. Or tell him to break an attack because you are actually the wing commander. You can tell him to return to base, which will save his life if he is in danger. if you are in danger, you can ask him to help you out, or you can tell him to keep radio silence. Now, I've actually never deduced what radio silence does in this game. Like, it's never been helpful in any way. It's never really I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it has some function, but I've never discovered it actually. So if we ask him what his status is.
What's your status?
I'm happy to report that I've suffered no damage.
And then there's, like, of course, different responses if he has taken damage and whatnot. So, alright, I just need to check if I remember the keyboard layout. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. Alright, let's go to the first nav point. Man, this ship is slow! Alright, autopilot, here we go.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
Alright, lock on, Hobbs, break and attack.
Break and attack.
Engaging enemy now.
Prepare to die.
You pathetic monkey.
Oh, this ship is so slow! Or this fighter, this plane, this whatnot.
Time to see your vet, kitty.
Come on, move. This is why I prefer the arrow. Alright, never mind. Like, I don't want to waste missiles, but... And down to the lower right, you can see the status of the enemy. The status of his shields and his, the structural integrity of his ship. Let's see. Yes! There we go. Okay. Usually I don't get that excited, but I'm actually not used to the Hellcat, so it's actually quite an accomplishment to shoot down things in the Hellcat. Next nav point. Alright, there does not seem to be anything on the radar. Oh, and by the way, if you want, you can, like, switch... Let's see. Where was that? No, that's... Yeah, you can actually distribute... distribute power. You can... How did you do that, though? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Power increase, decrease... Yeah, so you can distribute, like, power for the engines, the weapons, the shield, or the the D. Now, actually, I don't know what D is. What the hell is D? And don't say the obvious, okay? D. I don't remember what that was. Ah, never mind. Okay, so... And also, you can... What was that? Let's see. Ah, that's damage. No damage report. Yes, I know. Ah, there you go. You cycle through the lower left. So you've actually got... This is our structural integrity and all of that. That's good. Alright. Autopilot. Lock on.
Break and attack.
Engaging enemy now.
I'm actually, with the Hellcat, I usually have to, like, go with, I have to use the afterburner so much because it is so slow. And this isn't, like, it isn't the slowest ship by far. This is actually the second fastest ship, but it still turns like an old refrigerator, like, Alright, I'm gonna use a missile. Never mind. Yeah, he's on my tail. Oh, there you are.
Mission
Got him.
objectives accomplished.
And there you go. That's the first. That's the first mission. So we get to the Victory, and we need clearance to land, actually. So let's call the Victory. Need clearance.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Excellent work, Colonel. I can see now that your reputation is well deserved.
You cleared for landing, Colonel.
Alright, so you can actually you can either put it on autopilot, which is the easy way, or you can try to land it yourself. And for some stupid reason, they always come in upside down. So if I don't remember how to turn it. Like, no, not that way. No, not that way either. Never mind. Let's just do autopilot. Alright. Yeah, it turns like a good old refrigerator. Alright, first, and you always get this debrief, like this, this debriefing screen where Rachel tells you if she's happy with your performance or if you have, like, abused her plane, you know. If you've taken, like, too much of a beating, she's gonna get, like, more and more angry with you. But right now...
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
Right now, she was happy, so that's good. Based on your performance, it's like it's gonna be different every time, unless you do. If you fly perfectly every time, then she's gonna say that. All right, so back to flight control. That was the first mission, sort of like the first episode of this. And we still have Hobbs here, but I don't think Hobbs is gonna say anything new. Let's see. Or maybe.
Congratulations, old friend.
Oh, okay.
Just like old times, huh?
I must say, it certainly felt good to be back out there again. My gratitude for your trust in me is endless.
Forget it, Hobbs. You're back where you belong now.
Yeah, I actually forgot that he would say that. Alright, never mind. So, let's go into the terminal and save. There we go. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Alright, how is the stream looking, by the way? It's looking good? Alright, cool, cool. Awesome, awesome. Alright, I'll be back with you in a few seconds. I'm just gonna go get some more water. Because I'm talking so much, I'm actually getting parched. It's turning out to be a habit of mine. But I'll be back in a few seconds. Hang on. Alright, alright. So, let's see. Where are we now? We'll just go to the lift and find out. Usually, like, the story progresses based on where you are. Like, you just go around, you walk around the ship, you encounter more conversation options and all that. So, let's see what's happening in the living quarters. Yeah, okay, we don't need to see that. There is an option to skip. Okay. Yeah. I think sort of like the media, yeah. This is Vaquero. He was actually always my favorite character in this game. Because he's so happy-go-lucky, you know? So let's talk to this guy.
Good day, sir.
At ease, Lieutenant. Carry on.
Sorry, sir. It's Raquero from the Celeste system. You can tell a lot about a system from its music, you know? Some places it's all minor chords. Makes you just want to run out and do a suicide mission. But this is bright. Heats your blood, makes you want to live a long life.
Now, are you a pilot, Lieutenant, or a musician?
Oh, I'm a pilot, sir. Pretty good one, too. Check my kill scores. But my family, they made guitars for many generations. I've got one that's almost 200 years old. The sound just keeps getting richer. Someday, I'm gonna open a cantina.
Cantina?
Being the best to play that guitar. Place for old fighter jocks like you and me.
Well, you better line up some other customers. Might not be many of us left.
Oh, yeah. It'll be open to one and all. And me, I'll just sit back, gaze at the beautiful women, and listen to the music.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Actually, it does. It sounds really good to me.
It's a nice dream, Vaquero. Hang on to it.
You bet, sir. Some of these guys, they actually like the killing. Me? I'll just walk away when this is all over.
You know what? He always reminded me of... He looks kind of similar to Slater from Saved by the Bell. And to all you young'uns out there who don't know what Saved by the Bell is, it was an old sitcom from the early 90s or late 80s, something like that. Alright, so let's check the kill score. And we have racked up 4 kills already. Hobbs, actually, we took care of all the enemies last time. Hobbs didn't get one single enemy. I remember one playthrough where Hobbs actually outranked. Hobbs scored more enemies than not everybody combined, but like a lot. And I was like, what? It all depends on basically what wingman you choose. If you pick one single wingman every time, they are gonna like rank up alongside you. So that's pretty cool. Oh, look, we've got Cobra here. Let's talk to her. She's stone cold.
It's time we talk, Lieutenant.
Ain't much to talk about, sir. You've flown with it, and you both got the job done.
If you're referring to Hobbs...
I can't fly with him, sir.
If you stay on this ship, you'll have to sooner or later.
Don't put me in a position of having to defend him. I won't do it.
Why?
Let's just say I'm hardwired that way. And nothing you do is gonna change that.
Look, I'll try and keep you two separate on offensive assignments.
I'm not asking for special favors.
We need every good pilot we've got, and just so you know, I'd trust Hobbs with my life.
That's your choice.
Screech is my spirit animal. Ah, you're awesome. Fortifier. How old are you, by the way? Oh, excuse me, I just have to blow my nose. Alright, let's see. So we've talked to Cobra. Yes, we have. Oh, you're 26. Oh, man, you're almost 10 years younger than me. But you watched Saved by the Bell when it was syndicated before going to school. Really? When was that? Like, what year? I don't remember it ever being like, huh, interesting. I thought like it was just like a run back in the day, and then it was like that was it, you know. 2009? Oh, you know what? Now I actually see you. You've written in Swedish. I was just about to say, what country do you live in? What? When was it syndicated in Sweden? That has flown past me completely. All right, let's go to the bridge. All right, I need to stop eating these chocolate things. Oh, you know a little Swedish. That's awesome. I had no idea. That's actually you continue to amaze me with your skills, man. All right, let's see. No, nothing here. Check gunnery control. Nothing here as well. All right. Super boring. Oh, I doubt that. Highly doubt that. All right, let's go to the next mission. Let's fly the next mission. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay.
Let's get started, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Sure thing.
One of our tracking stations report Kilrathi activity in these regions. I'd like you to run a patrol through there, sweep the areas. The station's report is sketchy. You might encounter some sort of Kilrathi cap ship. Go to it, Colonel.
It looks like we're going to be facing Dralthi class fighters on this mission.
These are the mission objectives.
And actually, Dralthi is my
and one
favorite
last thing.
kind to face because they're so slow and they have this enormous surface to hit. Like they're so big. There's like a lot more of them it's a lot easier to hit them. So Dralthis, yes, every time we face off against Dralthis, that's awesome. This time we're gonna go with Maniac, and he grabs his crotch.
Maniac, you're gonna be my wingman. Don't make me regret it. Dismissed, and good luck.
Saved by the Bell was syndicated in Sweden, then my life is complete. Yeah, right. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we are not going with the Hellcat. Give me the Arrow any day. And we're gonna switch to all of them are gonna be Imrek missiles. Because the Heat Seekers, if you have Heat Seekers, they're just gonna, you have to be like behind them. They have to be able to find the engine exhaust. But with the Imrek missiles, it's just like a friend or foe missile system. And that's awesome. That's what we like. So let's go with the Arrow. Let's do it, Captain. Let's do it, Captain. Alright. Time to fly the mission. By the way, Fortifier, how do you know Swedish? The Arrow. Thank you. My preferred ship of choice. Or ship. My preferred fighter of choice. Starfighter. Like, I remember playing this game with my friend. We always picked the Arrow every single time. Every single time. Alright, so, full guns. Thank you. Locking on, but not... Yeah, okay. Not firing or anything. You know. Let's see, I was supposed to be stationed in Europe. Oh, so you, like, studied up before it. Or... What happened, by the way? Why weren't you stationed in Europe? Alright, so let's try to radio Maniac and just check up on him.
What's your status?
They can't touch me.
He's so I love flying with Maniac. That's so awesome. I was looking at Spangdahelm, Germany, but I was diverted to South Korea. Oh, really? So are you in South Korea now, or are you like home on leave or something? That's interesting. I've never had like a military man in my channel, as far as I know. I of course I could be wrong. All right. So let's go for the nav points. In Florida, all right. Is that sort of like your home area, where you're from, basically? All right, nothing here. Moving on.
It's party time.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
All right, let's do this. Oh! Dark hits are pretty fast, but we are just as fast. All right, that's 1-1. We both have a kill each, so we're tied this mission. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I have a nifty gig. I actually work on F-16s. Oh, really? Yeah. I'm from Louisiana, so I have a soft spot for flight simulators. Oh, really? Cool, cool. But are you like a mechanic, or are you a pilot, or what do you do? Like,
It's party time.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
oh, there's the cap ship. Cap ship. We got a transport.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today. More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Oh yeah! Brought down the cap ship. Ow! Woohoo! I'm an avionics systems crack. Oh, cool, cool. Working on electronic warfare GPS. All right. So it's you who are gonna like devise the futuristic systems of this game, like that's depicted in this game. All right, so let's do this.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Hey, score one for our side, Colonel. You're clear to land.
All right, there we go. That's 2 missions down. I don't remember exactly how many missions there is in this game, but we're making good progress. Wah, 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 wah.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
I know.
Thanks, Chief.
All right. Let's keep the movie going. I had a cool career. I started station. Man, you type fast, I have to say. In order to like put down all of that so quickly, I mean. I've had a cool career. I started station at Eglin AFB Air Force Base, I guess, Florida, working on aircraft that test modifications for various versions of the F-16. Then I went to Korea, where I was part of a unit that pretty much was there to make North Korea stop being weenies when they didn't get their way. Then I went to Alaska and was part of an aggressor squadron that hosted Red Flag, which is an exercise where we fly Soviet-colored aircraft and pretend to be the bad guys to train other pilots. Oh, really? Do you fly like MiGs or something? I met my wife on a deployment. Oh, cool. She's a command and control air battle manager, which is forward deployed air traffic control. How do you handle that? Isn't it like against the rules to fraternize between officers? You know, like enlisted personnel. I was under the impression that that was sort of like the case. All right, let's save here. Save. Thank you. Oh, really? Cool. I was sure there was like some kind of rule that they're fraternizing between enlisted personnel is like forbidden or something. Or is that just like a movie thing? I don't know. I'm actually testing for E6 next month. Oh, okay. Article 134. Oh, okay. So, what is it that makes you guys, like, exempt from that rule? I'm not questioning, I'm just curious, you know? Living quarters, here we go. Oh, listen. Okay, hold on. Ah, stop it. Man, that was... Alright, thank you. Both enlisted, not officer. Ah, okay, so it's just like it only applies to officers. Ah, interesting. I thought it was actually very strict. Like no military personnel whatsoever could fraternize with another. Like, huh? Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, best of luck to you. Hope you are doing well. Speaking about fraternizing, here is me going to pick up Rachel in the bar. Let's see. I can't have a drink with them. Oh, really? Really? An officer can't bonk a enlisted person, can't have a drink with them. Let's break that rule right now. Here we go. Or actually, we're not going to bonk her, but still. We're on the way.
Hey, Colonel.
Hey.
Pull up a chair.
Nice to see you.
Let me know if I'm out of line here, but the word is there's a test pilot flying in on one of the new Excaliburs. Is that true?
Oh, Command doesn't tell me everything.
Yeah, I know.
I hope it's true. I can't wait to get my hands dirty with one of those pups.
You really like your job, don't you?
I just hope the test pilot's not some priss who won't let me touch his equipment.
I gotta give it to you. You really get to the point.
Yeah, well, I never really cared much for gray areas. That's why I do what I do. Either an engine part works or it doesn't.
Machines don't lie.
Not as much as people do, anyway.
Should be a little hard on people.
They gotta pass inspection, same as anything else. Of course, I got certain hours for that.
And do we keep this schedule posted, Chief? Do you?
Only for a select few, sir.
Man. Even the cheesy, flirtations, they're still scripted pretty well. Like, they do this whole, like melodramatic, or not melodramatic, but this whole, spouting of flirting dialogue. But it just works so well. But nobody does that in real life. Nobody says that, like, uses metaphors and all of that. It's like so much BS, but it's so cool to see anyway because it has a certain charm to it. Let's see if there's something in here. Yeah, she's a porn star. It's Ginger Allen, or Ginger Lynn Allen. Sometimes she uses the middle part, and she's actually pretty old today. And she actually, after this, she went back to the adult film industry. So she went back to being like in her heyday, she was like a, you know, one of those typical young girls, and then she went back and she became one of those MILF, you know, subgenre porn stars. Seen some bad things happen with that. Unprofessional relationships. Oh, I can get. Yeah, I understand that. Oh. Well, you know, doll fake can actually sneak up on you. Alright, so there is nothing in here. Alright. So yeah, Rachel was actually, in case anybody missed it, she was looking at the new Excalibur prototype vessel or interceptor. Or actually space superiority fighter, I think it is. And I have to say, the Excalibur in both this game and the following game is pretty sweet to fly. I have to say. Hey, Zookster, welcome back. Never heard of this game series before. Oh, really? Oh, you have missed out, my friend. We came a long way, pity it kind of fizzled off. Yeah, I agree. Man, you're fast for the fire. You're fast with the answering. Yes, Wing Commander is one of my favorite gaming series of all time. And it's too bad it fizzled out because it was pretty awesome. It was one of the most like movie-like games of all, and it was really high quality as well. So yeah, it is very, very interesting. Yeah, we're transitioning a lot actually. And as I said before, there is going to be noticeable screen tearing and discolorations and all that. It's the best I can do. It works more seamlessly now than with Direct Draw, because Direct Draw would have every single FMV sequence just freeze for 3 seconds before the video would play, and that is just mind-blowingly jarring. All right, let's save here again. Or maybe not. No, we'll save like every time we get back from a mission, I think. Is tearing supposed to affect your cam too? Actually, the transitioning between FMV sequences and the gameplay to and from will affect the camera as well. Like every single time. Like right now, if I click here, it's gonna be, you see, yeah. And now it's flowing, and when we get back to the flight deck, now it's there, you see? So that is actually gonna happen. That is gonna happen like every time. So since I'm a lucky little bastard, I'm gonna go to the store and buy something to... What? Zookster, do you have like a 7-Eleven or something in your area? Because I mean, it's 10:30 p.m. here in Sweden, and I happen to know that you are also Swedish. But welcome back, Zook. I have missed you. I hope to see you here. ICA? What? Your ICA closes at 23, really? Or 11? That's unfair. Like my food store, like right across the road, closes at like 10. Oh, all right, but that's not ICA, to be fair. All right, so let's go into the next mission, shall we? Or the briefing. ICA Max, just okay.
I'd like to discuss your attitude.
What?
Seems you're under the impression you're too good for my crew.
What?
Now, I suggest you get to know them, start flying with them. Is that clear?
As a bell, sir.
Fine.
What?
Let's get down to business, shall we?
Oh!
Conrad has a cargo ship loaded with meds.
Hold on. We're gonna have to redo that. Just pick somebody. We're gonna have to reload. I think I missed out on something. Yeah. I think Captain Eisen says that whenever you miss somebody, you miss talking to somebody. Yeah, Dolphic, we're gonna have to do this over because I missed talking to somebody. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so Rachel. Let's just go through this one more time. That's the Excalibur, by the way. I totally missed that before.
Hey, Colonel.
Hey.
Pull up a chair.
Nice, Chief.
Let me know if I'm out of line here, But the word is there's a test pilot flying in on one of the new Excaliburs. Is that true?
I've actually never seen that particular Eisen dialogue, but I've heard about it.
I just hope the test pilot's not some priss who won't let me touch his equipment.
I gotta give it to you. You really get to the point.
Yeah, well, I never really cared much for gray areas. That's why I do what I do. Either an engine part works or it doesn't.
Machines don't lie.
Not as much as people do, anyway.
Should be a little hard on people.
Wait a minute.
They gotta pass inspection, same as anything else. Of course, I got certain hours for that.
And do we keep this schedule posted, Chief? Do you?
Only for a select few, sir.
I'm thinking a little bit. It might also be because... No, I don't think so. But it might be, like I was toying with the thought that it might be, or the theory that it might be because we alienated Radio Rollins in the beginning, in the elevator, and we went with Dawfake's suggestion that we should regard him as a loon. Excuse me. Okay, there's nothing here. There's this same old message in the locker. Yeah, we've seen that already. Alright. So, but I do think that we, last time we missed going up to the bridge. I think. Let's try that. Let's try it. There are a lot of transitions, I know. Alright, so let's see if there's anybody on the bridge. There's nobody here. And gunnery control. Huh. Okay, there's nobody here either. Alright, so if we get the same conversation, like the same dialogue with Eisen, then it has to be like because we actually picked the negative option with Radio Rollins. I'm unsure. Yeah, I'm blaming it on. I should blame it on Frepson, really. Let's see. Still want to check this, and just. By the way, I want to check the kill board. Got 6 kills. Yeah, all right. That looks good. All right. Maybe there's something on the flight deck. By the way, there could be. I don't remember, but I don't think so. The flight deck rarely has any cutscenes. But let's go see. Let's go see. Nope. Alright. Nothing here. Nope. Okay. Fine. Alright, let's attend the briefing and see if the same dialogue happens again. It probably will. Then it actually has to be because of the negative conversation. Alright.
Colonel, I'd like to discuss your attitude.
Yeah, alright.
Seems you're under the impression you're too good for my crew. Now, I suggest you get to know them, start flying with them.
I've never had this before because I kind of always pick the positive.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
Options.
Has a cargo
All right.
ship loaded with med supplies that must be escorted to this jump point. Now, unfortunately, news of this shipment somehow leaked out. You will undoubtedly come under Karathi attack. Good luck, Colonel.
No idea you were here. Frepson is always here.
These are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
Last time we picked Maniac. Now we will pick Vagabond.
Vagabond, I want you as my wingman. Dismissed, and good luck.
Like, I don't remember if there's any special perks in choosing a special wingman. I think it's just like it really makes no difference who you pick unless like you actually get them killed. Then they won't be in the story anymore. But I don't think it's like somebody's better at something or whatever. So okay, with all fairness, with all due respect to my viewers, I think I'm gonna take over the choices from now on, because I don't want to get scolded by Eisen again. So yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Alright, so let's pick the arrow. Yes, thank you. I want the image rec missiles. Thank you. Proceed. Oh, that's right. By the way, guys, I don't think Hunter C 1998, or what was it? If you look down, like at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a little section called Stream Boss Battle. Now, the last entry, the last attack should have been made by Fortifier, but beneath that entry there should be like the boss, the stream boss, the current stream boss should be listed. I can't really see it because the preview window is like this small right now. But if I am correct, and could somebody help me out here who can see this, is it Hunter C 1998 or something like that? Hunter C something. I think Fortifier got in a real good punch there, so his hit points went down a little bit. Now Hunter C 1998 or whatever the year is, he is actually, since he is the new the current stream boss, he has the right to pick the next game for 8-Bit Fun Day. Not this Sunday, because we have a huge backlog of games picked by previous stream bosses, but he is next in line to pick a new game for the Nintendo Entertainment System down the line, the next game. So I have to remember to actually try to contact him and get him to pick a game. So, and that's also something that I can that is something I can promote. If you guys kill off the stream boss, most of you know this already, but I'll reiterate. If you manage to kill off the stream boss, you will become the new stream boss, and you will be you will have like the authority to pick the next Nintendo game that I will play for 8-Bit Fun Day. Do you partake in speedrunning? Oh no, I don't. Fortifier. I'm a filthy casual. I just play normal. Like, I don't even play hard mode or anything. I just play the games to enjoy them and try to complete them without necessarily being a completionist. I just want to get through them, you know. Alright, high five, man. And actually, I've said this before, speedrunning is not for me. I actually don't even see the point, because like, I want to play a game to enjoy it the fullest. I don't want to play a game to try to get through it the fastest I can. That kind of negates the purpose of playing the game in a way. So, in my opinion. But everybody's free to have their own opinion, of course. Alright, so let's fly the mission. Let's do it. Alright. Man. The volume is a little loud in my headset. I'm gonna have to do this. Screw that. It's a waste of time. What's a waste of time? Which? Lock on. There we go. Full guns. Alright, throttling up. I love that sound effect. Oh, screw the speed running. Oh, okay, okay. I tried to speed run 1942 on the NES. Got 3rd place. Decided that was... I know, I know. Oh, we are actually flying escort for, let's see. Track camera. Alright. No, no, no. Object camera. We are flying escort. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna have to try to protect this cargo liner. 6.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
Alright, and also Vagabond.
What's your status?
Not a scratch on me.
Alright. So, let's do this. Let's fly to the rendezvous point. I think, what was the mission objectives? To escort this one to the hyperspace, like the jump point, I think. Alright, nothing here, moving on. Speedrunning is not my forte. Not me neither. Ah.
We got company.
Alright, break and attack.
Break and attack.
Here we go.
Switching target. No. Oh, we got Drothies. Awesome. Dogfight. Come on. Got him. Next target. Oh, we got a Drothi. Oh, Vagabond's on him already. No! Get him with the missile. He's mine. Oh, shit. There you go. Actually, I should be saving my missiles for the cap ships, if there are any. Who got that one? Was it me or was it Vagabond? I actually don't know. All right, let's go. Let's keep it up, guys. Let's keep it up.
We got company.
Yep, as usual.
Break and attack.
Here we go.
Oh, we got cap ship. But I'm actually gonna save that one for last now.
I hate easy targets.
And they, like 9 out of 10 times, they respond with that. You pathetic descendants of monkeys. They do have other, like, taunts, but usually it's the pathetic descendants of monkeys. I remember my friend and I, when we played this, it was like, yeah, they say that constantly. We got so sick of hearing that. Yes. Oh, we got a Corvette here. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna let Vagabond take care of the fighter, and I'm gonna take care of the Corvette. Can't wait for the IRPS tomorrow. Alright, man! Yeah, Dolfake, would you mind doing me a favor and tell Fortifier all about the IRPS? What is it all about? No, actually, you know what? Dolfake, could you type in a command in my channel? Type in !! IRPS. Actually, Fortifier, you can do that yourself. Oh, that was not my intention. Oh man, Rachel is gonna chew me out. Come on, die, 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 die. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Okay, this is not good. Let's check the damage if I can see. Oh, no damage. But I actually, yeah, I have a little bit of damage there. Oh yeah, thanks, Dolfake. So that is basically what it's all about. Tomorrow, on Saturday, the IRPS, the interactive role-playing stream, will be happening. Alright, usually, you know what? Usually I'm not this reckless.
Break and attack.
Here we go.
I'm not this reckless, so like this I'm gonna get chewed out by Rachel, but yeah, it's a rare occurrence. Ah! Come on! They're right in the line of fire. Yeah, I got him as well.
We need your help, Colonel.
Yeah, I know. What? He was mine! You didn't nail him. I took care of him. Like, I have no missiles left. I have to say, this mission didn't really go as planned. We did not have to kill that capital ship, but yeah. Probably a good idea. Anyway, come on! This is sort of like the downside of using the keyboard. Oh! No.
To reach mission objective.
Alright, you know what? We're redoing this mission. I'm gonna have to save my missiles, I think. Replay. Damn it. Hey, Zookster, welcome back. Love having a close open this late. Yeah. Main malfunction. This game was released in 92, I think. All right, let's see. Are we locked on to the cargo? I think so. Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm gonna save my missiles this time for the last nav point, I think. Next nav point. And I'm not gonna pay any attention to the capital ship.
Got company.
Break and attack.
Here we go.
You're going home in a box.
You pathetic descendant of monkeys.
Oh yes, you do. No worries. You hear about it now. Come on. Come on. Finally. I don't think I'm gonna choose Vagabond as my wingman anymore because he takes all my kills. Yeah! Gotcha! Alright, next nav point. Alright, Fortifier, did you see the Nightbot message? The description of the IRPS, just to let you know what's going on every Saturday. I think it should be on a timer as well. Get back here. No. Ah! Dark hits are so fast. No, 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 no. Die! Yes! No, that was my kill! Enemy target destroyed. No. Well, yes, it was destroyed, but you didn't kill him. Alright. Let's see if we can get this guy. You know what? I'm gonna let Vagabond, like, soften him up a little bit. Alright, move away, move away. Oh! No, 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 no! Bastard, bastard! He's mine! He's mine! He's wasting all his missiles, by the way. Oh, Jesus! It's the same again. Alright. Come on, let me get him, let me get him! Yes! In your face, Vagabond. He was mine. Alright, let's move on. Look, I'm actually pretty damaged. Alright.
Company.
I think this is the last nav point.
Break and attack.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to switch to the Dralthi. Oh, there's actually no Dralthis here. Alright, never mind then. Ah, nice, nice. Let's get the last one. Let's get the last one. And I think there are Dralthis on incoming if we get this guy. Like, when we get this guy. Yeah, here we go. No, that's Darkhead. That's Darkhead. That's Darkhead. Okay. Oh, no Dralthis. Okay. Strange.
In your whiskers.
You pathetic descendant of monkeys.
Ah! Alright, you know what? I'm sick of you. Here, eat a missile. Oh, really? He's got... Oh my lord. He's got chaff! Yes!
Thanks for the escort, Colonel.
No
Initiating
problem.
Jump sequence.
Mission objectives accomplished.
No problem. No problem whatsoever. Oh, they actually jumped away before we killed the last guy. Eat it! Goodbye. Oh, no. Goodbye. Got him.
What's your status?
Not a scratch on me.
Form on my wing.
10-4.
Alright, let's get back to base. Oh, I'm gonna get eaten. I'm gonna get chewed out by Rachel.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Well, I guess the Colonel's on a roll. You're clear to bring it on home.
Look. It's actually smoking and shit. Well, actually, that's not that's not smoke, but oh, there's a command for lurk. I actually don't have that, but I don't even know what it's assigned to, what it's supposed to be. So much dark chocolate, I can't eat more of that. Alright, let's get the bad news.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Oh, really?
Thanks, Chief.
You know why? Because it wasn't really that damaged, apparently. Okay. Apparently, like, there's gradual damage, and then there's, like, severe damage. Alright, never mind then. Oh, and now it went into widescreen again. What is the lurk command? I don't get it. Alright, so the movie continues. If we can find more conversations, we should be able to do that. Let's see here. Let's save. Game saved. Perfect. Well, now, basically, if you lurk makes it say insert person is lurking. Oh. Okay, so maybe I can make that into a command then later on. I use Nightbot occasionally. Yeah, I also use Nightbot. I just haven't made that command, but I'll do that until next time. Nice idea. That's actually a pretty nice idea. All right. So, what I was gonna say is that, have any of you played the PlayStation 1 version of this game? It's actually pretty interesting because there are some things that have been cut out of the PC version, unfortunately, because there are a lot of story elements, such as one deleted scene that actually explains a lot of the lore, and also there are like news reports. Whenever you get to this place, there's like news reports coming in from all over the Terran Confederation and whatnot. That's pretty interesting. The downside with the PlayStation 1 version is that... what was it? It was... there was something, I don't remember, but... right now I can't remember, but there was something that I realized that wasn't present in the PlayStation 1 version that was present. That is present here. All right, so let's go to the lift. Living area. Nobody here. Let's check my skill score. So, I'm already climbing the ranks. I got 14 kills. I'm tied with Vaquero. Maniacs. Before. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I don't know for how long I'm gonna be streaming. I might be streaming like maybe like 1 more hour or so. Tops, I think, because I'm gonna be preparing before for the IRPS tomorrow. Yeah, I know there are a few differences. There was something with the PlayStation 1 version. I actually have the PlayStation 1 game. It's right over there, and there was something that was missing in that version that is present in the PC version, but I don't remember what that was, actually. Oh, right. A lot of those things. That's true. So I guess it's sort of a trade-off. But I think it's if it's the 3DO, but it's, yeah, I think so as well. So it was a trade-off. Now I own both versions, but that feels a little bit unnecessary. So I'm actually gonna try to sell the PlayStation 1 version. Try to pawn it off on some retro collectible market. Because I feel like having two versions is it's a little bit redundant. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that. Like what it's worth today and whatnot. And also, like this is way premature because I don't even know, like I don't even know if I'm gonna sell it. I'm just toying with the idea. And also, like you said, you're a retro collector, and I happen to be that as well. I have this whole section here. Yeah, I wish I could like show you. I guess I could like drag the cam, but no, it's actually very the cord won't reach. Alright, never mind. Oh, Night Trap. I only remember Night Trap from the Sega Mega Drive, but I never played that one. For en guld, paying half of it. Frappy, I don't think you have a PlayStation 1, do you? Alright, let's go to the bridge. Ah, finally we get to talk to Flint. There we go.
Sir?
They call you Flint, right?
So you have looked at the flight roster.
Are you making a request, Lieutenant?
Sir, I come from a long line of fighter pilots. My brother, my father, his father before him. I guess you could say it's in my blood.
Your point being...
I know your record. I would have at least expected you to take a look at the victories. We've racked up our share of kills. We're not scrubs out here.
Nobody said you were.
Suppose you're afraid I'll peel off the first time we engage.
What about the 20th time? Or the 30th? Will you fatigue even a split second or get a twitchy finger? The wingman I fly with? I need guarantees.
Respectfully, sir, if you only fly when there are guarantees, you won't be flying much.
Well, she has a point.
Ooh, she put him in his place. Många av Tony Hawk, Metal Gear Solid. Jag tar silver också. If I knew Swedish. Yeah, guys, let's stick to English, all right? Come on. I mean, Dofik, we don't want to alienate people, so let's stick to English, all right? All right, so
tough luck. I'm the boss here.
No, I don't want.
She has a point.
I don't want to alienate any more people. So she has a point. Oh, Frepson, do you want me to bang her? Because actually, all right, this is sort of spoiling, but actually, in further on in the game, you actually get a choice to go like to become her boyfriend or Rachel's boyfriend, or you can actually dismiss them both and just go solo, like, screw you, I don't need anybody. So that's pretty cool, actually. Alright.
Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, I wouldn't presume to do your job for you, sir. I just work here.
My friend, I remember when I was a kid, my friend actually preferred her, but I always preferred Rachel. I don't know why, I just find... Like, I'm a sucker for long hair and blondes, and Rachel actually had the better hair, so I was like, okay, I want to choose. I want to get with her. My friend wanted Flint because he found Flint to be the cuter one. But I chose the adult film industry porn star. Like, you know, of course, it all, like, that was an early sign of where my life was sort of heading, you know. Yeah, that look over the shoulder. We bang right solo. Zookster wants me to go, like, go celibate. Alright. Alright. Like, every time we come back to the Victory, I usually go from flight deck to living area to bridge and then back to flight deck and do the next mission. Let's just see if there's anybody on the flight deck, by the way. I don't think so. No. Okay. Never mind then. There's a lot of switching in between here. Alright, next mission.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
I'm ready, sir.
Confed civilian transport ship is moving through the Orsini area. She's going to need an escort, especially since intel reports that Karathi are testing a new cloaked missile.
Oh!
Confed has codenamed these new weapons skippers because they apparently skip in and out of cloak every few seconds to maintain contact with their target.
I remember this mission. I hate this
You
mission.
can see them 1 second, then they're gone the next. There are a lot of civilian lives at stake here, girl.
I'll do my best, Captain.
I'm sure you will.
Oh, I hate this mission. I hate it. These skipper missiles are very difficult to find. They only remain detectable for one instant, and then they cloak, and then they they're gone from the radar, and then they decloak, and then they cloak. So you kind of have to cycle through your targets constantly to be able to find the skippers. And it's just annoying that you have to be so attentive. But yeah, and I have failed this mission a lot of times. Also, I want to point out that for those of you who think that, oh, you can just fail and move on, is there a game over? No, there actually isn't a game over per se, but if you fail too many missions, the story will branch off into a sort of a negative story where you start losing the war. So that's why I love this game, because it's every choice, every action, every result carries with it a consequence. And that's pretty... I mean, if you fail enough missions, the Kilrathi Armada is going to push like your forces back to Earth, and then you'll make like a valiant last stand, and then you'll inevitably die, and then you'll get the bad ending, you know. So yeah, I know it's pretty cool. It is awesome, but that's what I'm saying. You have to maintain a success rate. You have to maintain at least a small amount of success constantly. You can fail like a few missions, but not like crucial missions. And I think the skipper missile mission is sort of like the first branching point, where you either win and you go toward the better story, or if you lose, you get pushed into another system where the more negative story is. Failure leads to a bad path. Yeah, exactly. I know. But it is pretty cool. I love like the non-linearity of this game. That is awesome. It's like Star Fox, except you spend a lot of time before realizing you are in a bad path. Yeah, I know. I remember playing this game when I was a kid, and I was like, yeah, we're still playing it, and it's awesome, but they're closing on Earth. Oh, come on, we should be able to push them away. And then it's like they keep feeding us this negative, like, yeah, so we're gonna make a final last stand. Okay, sounds awesome. How are we gonna turn this around? Bad news, you can't. You know. So I know that the redhead in the scene, her feet isn't aligned properly, or rather looks really, really weird. Went through number 1 and had the bad path due to ejecting. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. So with this briefing scene here, everybody. I noted this when I was a kid. Like everybody are animated. They're all animated. Like they move around. And Maniac grabs his crotch. Let's do that again. Maniac grabs his crotch. Let's do it again. Maniac grabs his crotch. and all that, except for Flint. Flint doesn't move at all. Like regardless if you pick her. But yeah. So why not? Let's pick Flint and see what happens. 7-foot Kilrathi and his gigantic feet. Yeah, look at the boots on that one. Alright, let's pick Flint. There we go.
Flint, I want you to be on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
I think next mission I'm gonna have you guys decide what wingman I will be picking. Why not? I mean, I want you guys to be interactive on some level, so... let's see, Rachel, yes, again, okay. So this time I'm actually gonna have to save the missiles for the missiles. We need to be able to shoot the missiles down, and also I'm gonna save here because this mission, ugh. That's a species I know nothing. The Kilrathi. Well, let me just say, the Kilrathi is your basic Klingon, Orc, whatever. Like this honorable warrior alien race that has honor there's honor in fighting, but you know, in all other aspects we're really just ruthless and brutal and whatnot. Like a warrior's death. Their idea of a warrior's death is using their talons and just shove them up your like gut and rip out your heart. That's a warrior's death, you know. Whereas if they just disintegrate you, they basically consider you to be maggots. So, all right, here we go. Alright, let's see here. Oh, by the way, guys, if I didn't tell you, Freppy already knows, of course, but the rest of you, I got a job. I got a job. I actually got a job. I signed the papers yesterday. I got a job, I got a job, I got a job, I got a job. No more unemployment for me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Dope. I saw the update, Grats. Thank you, Zooksters. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. So, yeah, it's, oh, you, thank you, Dofik. Thank you. I got a job in, with an IT firm in the city. Like, I know nothing about IT, but they consider me to be a valuable team member, apparently, because they looked at my like experience with computers, and I actually did some IT-related service at the last place I was. So I guess I'll have to learn on the spot, you know, on site, so to speak. I know everything. I'm like Yoda on this channel. And Frepson, because he's a subscriber, he can use my personalized emote, the Kappa version of me. This guy knows nothing. Let's hire him. You know what? They just like my personality. Actually, I think that actually went a long way. Because I was just so gosh darn nice, you know? Alright, where were we? Yeah, let's do this.
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Power of the beard. Yeah, right. Oh, that's not the afterburner. That's the afterburner. Ah! Targets are annoying. Ah! Oh, no, no. What? You know what? I'm getting sick of you already. Oh, Dralthi's alright. Stop getting all my kills. Oh, come on. Oh. Come on! Thank you. Finally. I'm getting sick of her. My typing sucks tonight. Well, you know, guys, it's allowed. It's Friday, so you type as wrong as you want to. Alright, moving on. Let's just check the status.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
What's your status?
All systems go.
Good. Let's move on. Oh, why not? Why is autopilot not allowed? Oh, okay. I get it. We needed to link up. Alright.
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Oh, there's a Corvette. Alright, hold on. Oh, no, we're gonna have to... Yeah, this is where the skipper missiles come into play. I'm gonna allow her to... I'm gonna let her take care of the Dralthies. I'm gonna have to keep on watch for the skipper missiles. There... Oh, damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Where is the skipper? There. Ah, crap. Where? There. There it is! Oh, and it cloaked again. Alright, hold on. Oh, I overshot it. Yes, got him. Next one. Like, this mission, you really have to stay focused. Gonna have to cycle the targets. Are there no more skip missiles? Really? Oh, crap. Oh, don't fly into him. God damn it. You know what? I don't think there's another skip missile coming. I think there are more at the next nav point, I think. Alright. Maybe I can ease up a little bit on detection duty. Got him. Let's see. Yeah, I actually think that was it. For this nav point, at least. Yeah! Eat it. Very good. Alright. Let's take care of the Corvette. It's Friday, so... Oh, Frappy, you're gonna go to bed? Up early tomorrow with my daughter. Keep up with the people. Alright, take care, Frappy. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. You'll be here for the IRPS, right? I hope so. I hope so, because you are on Delta Squadron, I think. Remember? Ah! Yep, there is. The IRPS is tomorrow, exactly. Yes! Was it me? Yes! I got him! Ha Flint in your face.
What's your status?
All systems go.
Form on my wing.
Roger that.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
Alright, Freppy. That's awesome. That's awesome. I wish I chose Gamma because they will get new missions. That is true. Didn't I assign somebody to Gamma, like a player? I don't remember if I did. But yeah, Gamma is gonna be sort of. I'm gonna boost Gamma a little bit. I think I'm gonna do like the first mission with Gamma, like the very first mission, and then we'll progress into like Alpha and Delta as well. All right, hold on. Dolphake, what unit did you choose, by the way? I don't remember. Were you assigned to... Oh, that's actually friendly. I assigned you to Delta Squadron, I think? Or was it Alpha Squadron? Man, my memory is... Yeah. My memory is the worst quality of me. I actually don't remember at all. Oh, you're assigned to Delta, alright. Yeah, well that's sort of my personal old squadron, so that was nice. But you know what? If you want, Dolphake, I can reassign you to Gamma if you want. I can make that I can do that tomorrow. But I would really, in that case, I would really like to have you partake, like right from the beginning, because I'm gonna do the first mission with Gamma, so I'm gonna need you there in that case. All right. Bam, meow, meow. Oh, no enemies. No enemy contacts. That's awesome.
Bogey's inside.
Oh, Bogey's inside. Let's get him.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
No. Yeah, you guys.
In your whiskers.
You pathetic defective monkey.
Ah! Come on. Yeah! Let's see. Oh! Ho, ho! Go get him!
Attack my target.
Roger that.
Oh yeah?
In your whiskers.
He was mine! I hate this! They're getting all my kills. Like, when I've engaged a bogey and they're like, oh, I'm gonna take care of this one. That's kill stealing. Maybe because I need to show Smirnov that I'm better than him. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's true, actually. You know what? We're gonna do the...
Thanks for the escort, Colonel.
Oh, they're all ready.
Initiating jump sequence.
Oh, they're all ready at the... Awesome, okay. I'm gonna have the RP reason be that actually Smirnov picked you, Dofik. He picked you because he saw that you were trying to impress him. So he's gonna be picking you for his squadron because he still thinks you've got a lot to learn, kid. You've got a lot to learn. So he's picking you for his squadron, and yeah. So I'm reassigning you to Gamma because of it. Could be a good idea. But remember then, 6 o'clock tomorrow night, or tomorrow evening, GMT +1. Greenwich Mean Time +1.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Good news, Colonel. As soon as you land, we're jumping to the Tomeo system, which is reported to be kitty-free. And we got the cush job of assisting with the Excalibur test flights.
Yeah, it rarely goes as you expect, you know. Yeah, alright.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
At the end, you actually get a little bit tired of her saying that. Alright, jumping to... the Tomeo system. Here comes the Excalibur, the prototype air superiority fighter, or space superiority fighter. Oh, and it's test pilot Flash. Yeah. You think we're gonna like him? He's pretty much what you'd expect.
Colonel. Which way to the bridge? Confed's expecting my tech debriefing.
I caught some of the incoming radio, Major. How long have you carried that flash handle?
Since my first day at Academy. I don't think you should ever apologize for sporting a little style. That baby's still classified, folks. You think you could keep your people at bay a while, Colonel?
Christopher Blair.
Ah, I read about you back when I was flying with training wheels. Is it true pilots don't get older, they just get better?
This kid's a smartass.
Oh, he's also a suck up. So you know what? I think the correct option here is like taking him down a notch. But we could also go with...
That's true.
You know, letting it go to our head. Like, yeah, exactly. Keep kissing our ass, kid, and you'll do fine. You know.
This kid's a smartass.
But I think this is like the proper way to go. So let's bring him down a peg.
Only the good ones. We'll see if anyone reads about you someday.
Aw. All right, so this is actually the Excalibur. Man, that's actually a very good fighter to be. That's an awesome fighter. It has like superior firepower, and it also has, I think, superior maneuverability. I think I don't remember how she handles, but I think so. let's see. All right, let's save here. Eaglebyte 01. Thank you. So, Dofake, do we have a deal? Do you want to get it reassigned to Gamma Squadron tomorrow? Let's see. Oh yeah, I can't actually go into mission debrief even if I mission brief even if I wanted to. Not right now anyway. All right, then I'll make it my priority tomorrow then. All right, so we're going to the living level and let's see if there's anybody there. I hope it's not too jarring whenever, like, I transit between FMV sequences. I mean, I can just imagine what it looks like because right on my gaming monitor, it's like, it's a little annoying. All right, let's look at the kill board here. Got 20 kills. All right, I'm right at the top now. I only have 2 people ahead of me, and that's Maniac and it's Vagabond. We're gonna have to beat Maniac. Maniac. It's not bad, but it is, of course. Yeah, I know. Of course, yeah. The only problem, I mean, this is unfortunately what we're stuck with it, because if I had chosen direct draw, it would have been like every FMV sequence, even like transitioning between areas, would have gotten frozen for 3 seconds, and then it would have been, like, played the video for 3 seconds. I clocked it, like, and it's no, that would have just been ugh. Okay, so there's nobody here. Okay. Presentable. That's good. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Alright, so nobody's here in the rec room. Alright, let's go back. Let's go up to the bridge. Yeah, okay. I'm actually hoping that Wing Commander 4, if we ever get to it, because after this I'm probably going to do another FMV game, but I will be doing 4 as well. That's my favorite Wing Commander game of all time. But I'm hoping that one is a little bit more stable than 3, that it isn't as jarring. That's my hope, at least. When is the stream ending? I gotta go soon. Oh, you need to go? I don't know. Oh, yeah. I apologize. I actually had to. I had to start the stream very late tonight. Usually I started up at 7:30 p.m. GMT +1, but tonight I had to push it up all the way to 9 o'clock. I don't know when I'm gonna end it. I might be doing like 1 or 2 more missions, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night, because like I think this is a good first episode of Wing Commander 3, and yeah. So let's pick it up. Let's make sure Dofake doesn't miss anything. Oh, that's right. We actually have both Maniac and Flint here. Let's see. And they're actually talking about Flash and the new Excalibur. Let's see what they say.
They ought to shoot that kid, you ask me. At least strap him to one of my thrusters on the next mission.
As usual, Maniac, your solution to the problem is brainless.
Well, any chance I get, I'm up in the air. I mean, they're gonna have to pry my dead carcass out of the cockpit.
Oh, stop banging your chest. You're gonna bruise it.
'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it. 'Cause I'm gonna bruise it.
The Colonel will deal with him.
Oh, look, the Colonel is a spineless...
I wouldn't finish that sentence if I were you, Major.
We were just speculating on when the new pilot might pull his own weight.
Uh-huh.
They're right.
Play it by the book.
If you choose play it by the book, he's basically, I think he's like taking offense or something. I don't know. But let's be a little bit more mellow and go with they're right.
They're right.
Well, one way or another, we'll find out what Flash is made of. I guarantee you that.
And he's like...
Does he pat you like that?
Alright, so... Like, Maniac and Flash, I always considered them both to be like, sort of hot dogging. They're both hot dogs, you know? Not the edible kind, but you know what I mean. They're hot doggers. And, let's see, here we got Hobbs and Eisen. Let's see what they're all about. Like, let's see what they're doing down here.
I wish they wouldn't send me these Academy hotshots.
Youth and wisdom are rarely combined, Captain.
It's still your ship, Captain.
He answers only to Admiral Talwin.
Oh.
Colonel, we're under attack. Launch all fighters. Red alert! Red alert! Launch all fighters! Launch all fighters! This is not a drill! This is not a drill!
Alright, we got an emergency, people. Alright, we got... Yeah, we got incoming. Ah! Holy crap. Oh no, we got heat. Oh! Damn heat seekers. Get him! Yeah, awesome. Got him. I didn't even get to choose the Imrax. Damn it. We got Pocton bombers! Oh crap.
Attack my target.
Not possible, Ace.
Oh, you're actually already doing it. Maniac never obeys your command, you know? We're gonna have to take out the bombers because they are a serious threat to the capital ships of the fleet. Alright, hold on. What? Ah! Get so mad when they're kill stealing. Right, you know what? Ah! Alright, you know what? I'm getting this. I'm getting this one. Yeah! Do we have any more bombers? No, I don't think so. Defending the fleet. Or the battle group, or whatever it is. Alright, last one. Oh, Dralthies! Let's see. Nope.
Time to see your vet, kitty.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
Ah! Get over here. All right.
What's your status?
They can't touch me.
Mission objectives accomplished.
What's your status?
Not even a scratch.
All right. I think we are done here. Let's see.
What's your status?
We're sitting pretty, sir.
All right, good. Do we? Okay.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Looks like Tomeo ain't as peaceful as HQ thought, huh? Big surprise. You're clear to land. Oh, by the way, supposedly we got the best fighter in the galaxy and all it did was collect dust on the flight deck? Flashman just set out that firefight in the barracks.
The bastard. So, Flash actually didn't care. Flash sat out this fight and just decided that he wasn't gonna waste his talents on this. Oh, I'm jumping the gun here. Let's go and talk to him, shall we? Alright, so we're gonna have to deal with this young upstart test pilot. Because... yeah, alright, let's save here, by the way. Because when the fleet or the battle group is attacked, we all need to pull our own weight. And he clearly didn't. So, let's see. I'm just gonna look at the kill board real quick here. 24. Ah, there's still Maniac is 1 kill ahead of me, and Vagabond is 2. Ah, all right. All right, let's talk to Flash, shall we? Why not? Why not? Oh, and it goes into widescreen again. Stop doing that. All right, who's sleeping here? Let's see. Flash, are you? Are you sleeping here? Huh? Huh? Alright. Time to chew out the test pilot.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm waking up now, sir.
Didn't you hear that scramble alarm?
Yeah, it woke me up for a minute.
We were under attack, for God's sakes!
My talents won't be wasted on your little skirmishes.
Yeah, well, people were dying out there, you son of a bitch.
It's a war. People die all the time.
You've never seen it, have you?
Seen what?
Never seen pilots, people you know, getting fried in their own cockpit.
I do my part for Confed.
I don't think I've ever met anyone as frightened as you.
You think what you want. I've got my orders.
Yeah. And you'll find refuge in that just as long as you can.
So our how shall say our relationship with this new test pilot isn't off to a great start. We're actually gonna. I don't know if you can say that it's gonna get better. It kind of depends on our decision, what we want to do. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll do one more mission, I think, and. Oh, actually, you know what? I think we have to do this whole Flash arc to to the end of it, Otherwise, it's gonna get so jarring. So let's see. Let's talk to Rachel here.
That Excalibur's one hell of a ship. But just like I figured, there's a real dick on the other end of the leash.
What, he's not letting you do your job?
These loving hands, I can tweak anything and make it run a little better.
Of course, and a little grease never hurt.
Maybe he doesn't need me now, but there's gonna come a time when he's flying a paste and glue special, and then see what kind of servicing he gets. I bet you'd like to take her out for a shakedown spin. You know, if you swing by at the right time, you just might find the key in the ignition.
Whew. I'd love to fly that ship. Stay clear of trouble. Whew. I'd love to fly that ship.
I mean, this is kind of part of the story, so let's do that.
It's been a long time since I've done any joyriding.
Well, then you owe it to yourself.
I mean, yes, you can. You basically can choose to not do it, but that just makes the whole Flash arc very, very uninteresting. So, yeah. I'm eating way too much chocolate here. See if there's anything going on in the gunnery control, and no, there isn't. Alright, let's go back to stop it. Let's go back to the flight deck. There we go. And let's attend the... Oh, wait. Is there something going on here? I don't remember. No. Okay. Never mind then. Mission briefing.
Come in, Colonel. We have to move quickly on this. The only reason we aren't under attack right now is because the Karathi have bigger fish to fry. They've targeted Tamayo too. Their transports are already moving in. Now, if you and your wing can cut through the fighter cover, we might have a shot of destroying those transports. And we're going to need a lot of firepower, and we're going to need it fast. Scramble everybody. I want those flight decks empty.
Right away, sir.
Yeah, so we don't get to choose our own wingman for this one. However...
You'll never guess what's gassed up and ready to go.
Ta-da! We get to fly the Excalibur. Now, I don't remember what the difference is between the IMREC and the friend or foe missile. Most likely the friend or foe missile is more advanced, but I don't know how they differ in usage, like what the different abilities are, if there's like any difference to it whatsoever. But yeah, so let's do it. Let's go with the Excalibur and fly this little puppy. Thank you, Rachel. You're a doll. Now it's a pretty big fighter, but it also has like these enormous engines. So I think it outputs a lot of power to like offset the weight. Yeah, and it has like a pretty powerful weapons as well. All right.
Clear to take off, Colonel.
Excalibur, full guns. I mean, look, we got Tachyon guns, we got Reaper guns. Hold on. Meow. Alright, so the Tachyon guns are these. Those are actually the ones that are really powerful. And Reaper guns are these. They're faster, not as powerful, I think. and of course full guns. Look at the overheating counter, like down to the right of the radar. Look, that fast. They overheat so fast, but they pack one hell of a punch. And look at Hobbs. Hobbs is flying a Thunderbolt, for crying out loud. They're so slow. They're ponderous and whatnot. Alright, so let's go and do this, shall we? They're almost escorting me, you know? Alright.
Break and attack.
Oh, Vaktoth. Vaktoth are powerful. They're like the Thunderbolt. They are actually very powerful. But they've never been up against an Excalibur before. Oh, Jesus. I got a lock. I got a lock on. There you go. This is where I rack up my kill scores. Guys, are you with me? Of course you are. Oh, okay. Woohoo! Alright, let's go shift over to Darkets. Yeah. Let's make short work of the Darkets. Oh ho ho ho! Loving the Excalibur. Let's use the missiles as well. Talk about overpowered. But that's kind of why you don't really get to fly the Excalibur that much either. Oh yeah. I was thinking about like a comparison to today's fighter craft. Fortifier, what fighter craft today, like an airplane, is like a real good air superiority fighter? Would you say that the F-16 is like a superior choice, or is there like some other fighter that you would promote? Oh no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Come on. Ah! Holy shit! What? Are you kidding me? Did I die? Oh my god, I'm a little bit reckless. You know what, though? There's also a funeral scene if we choose continue. We should do that, right? Let's just see the funeral scene. This happens if you choose not to replay the mission and if you die. CD, really?
The Colonel was a pilot who at all times flew hard and flew fast. But he was more than that. He was a man who had an effect on anyone he met. This man will be missed.
Yeah, so that's sort of like the memorial service, and then you get to the ending credits and all that. But we are not going to be doing that. Yes, well, there we go. Okay, I actually didn't save there. Huh, I should have done that. Alright, let's get up there. Let's try to go through this as quickly as possible. Let's get back to Flash. Let's chew him out. And...
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Actually, I don't even think we need to go through that. I wonder why I died, though. Weird.
That Excalibur's one hell of a ship. But just like I figured, there's a real dick on the other end of the leash.
It's been a long time since I've done...
Alright, so we're back at the correct... I think we should save here. Let's just check out the bridge. So I guess Fortifier has gone to sleep or something. As he missed my question. Let's see here. Alright. Let's go down to the flight deck again. And, okay. Like, it's switching every time. Oh, okay. Never mind. Widescreen, widescreen, widescreen. Okay, so we're gonna do this now. We're gonna save here. So we have that, yeah, there we go. Good.
Come in, Colonel. We have to move quick.
Yeah, I know.
You'll never guess what's gassed up and ready to go.
It's kind of obvious, but still. Alright, so let's proceed. And do it like we did before, except be a little bit more careful. I guess I took too much fire up the tailpipe, so like my shield was gone and all that. I didn't think it was gonna be that dangerous, but yeah. Alright, here we go.
Clear to take off, Colonel.
Full guns, locking on. Alright. Let's do this again then, shall we?
Break and attack.
Engage an enemy now.
So guys, who are still in the chat? Tell me. I almost went head first into that one. What? I'm already damaged? Really? Why? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Man, this time around I didn't get nearly as many kills. That's a little bit annoying, actually. Oh, what? There's nobody in the chat? Really? I guess everybody went away. Ah! Ah!
Failed my race. I have dispatched an enemy.
Way to go, Hobbs. Yeah, I think they're actually locking on. That's why I'm getting so beaten up. Got him. Who is... That guy is... Yeah, you are actually get...
In your wetgird.
Oh, Fortifier's still here. Alright. Ah!
Victory.
Alright, more targets, more targets. What are you editing, by the way? By the way, that reminds me, I also need to do some editing. Come on.
Woohoo! You're going home in a box.
Let's see. Come on. Ah! Why is the draw thieves aren't supposed to be this quick? Okay. I actually think they don't have the AI isn't really that bad in this game. Ah. Oh yeah, gotcha, you piece of.
I hate easy targets.
Go on, go on, go on, go on.
In your whiskers.
All right. Oh, we really need to check. How do you do that, by the way? I don't know. I don't remember. Ah, there you go. Oh, look! My front and left side armor are, like, gone. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright.
What's your status?
I'm happy to report that I've suffered no damage.
Oh, you haven't, have you?
What's your status?
All systems go.
Like, I'm the one they've all, like, ganged up on. Alright.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
Break and attack.
Engage an enemy now.
Ah, transports! Oh, okay. Never mind.
I have dispatched an enemy.
As have I. We're gonna take them down. Oh, we have no more missiles.
I have dispatched an enemy.
Alright, this
Mission
last
objective
one is
accomplished.
mine. Booyah! Well, this time around, it actually went a little bit more in our favor. Alright, let's check status.
What's your status?
I'm happy to report that I've suffered no damage.
What's your status?
All systems go.
Perfect. Let's return to base. Meh, meh, meow. Meh, 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 meow.
TCS victory.
Woohoo! Now we know what that machine can really do. You're clear to land, Colonel.
Alright. Good. Now let's see what Flash has to say when we took his little baby out for a joyride.
You are way out of line, Colonel.
Somebody had to step up to the plate, mister.
You think Confed wants some old man risking their state-of-the-art test vehicles, huh?
Where do you learn to spew all this crap? Doesn't the Academy teach kids to fly anymore?
Listen, old-timer, I don't have to take this from you. I think it's time to teach you a lesson. Meet me at the simulator 0900 and we'll see who knows how to fly.
This punk's not worth it.
Alright, you guys. I'm actually gonna allow you to vote now. What do you think I should do? Should I teach him a lesson or should I just not bother? What do you think? Give me your votes, and I'll be back with the. I'm just gonna refill the water. Hold on. Alright, we got one vote for teach him a lesson. And seeing as how I don't think there's like anybody else in the chat, I guess I go with a minority vote. The minority vote has it. And let's do it.
Time to teach this punk a lesson.
Alright.
On one condition. If you lose, you put in for a transfer to combat pilot status. Aboard the Victory.
If that'll make you feel better. I'd ask you to shine my shoes if I win, but I like my shoes too much.
Oh, nice comeback, man. Alright, I think, yeah, I'm gonna save here, and we're gonna do this. This is sort of like the end mission for the Flash arc. Yeah, so we get to do this. I'm just gonna save here. So we have this. Yeah. Oh, by the way, before we do this, let's see if we can like. Let's see if there's any other conversation options in or on the Victory, anywhere else before we do that. Okay, there's nothing here. Nothing in the rec room. Nothing in the living area. Let's see the kill scores. 34, 34, 35! We're tied with Maniac. We only have one more kill before we are tied with Vagabond, the leader of the kill board. Alright, that's awesome. We are racking up the points. Okay, let's see. And let's just check the bridge. Sleep is fun and also wasting time at Overwatch. Don't do that, Zook. This is the defining moment. This is when we teach Flash a lesson. You have to be with us for this. Alright, there's nothing there. Alright, let's go down and bring the punk down to our level. I know I have your support, Zook. Oh, Eisen wants to speak to us before we do this. Let's see what he has to say.
I guess you two are itching to go at each other.
Sir, I just got...
As a rule, I'm not too big on these needless displays of macho crap. You're taking a big risk morale-wise. And if you lose, you won't be too popular around here, so I'm gonna give you a word of advice, Colonel. Kick the little twerp's ass.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and he's all like, oh, yeah. Alright, so let's see what happens. Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go. I promise I'll make this as quick as possible.
Oh, we got heat seekers, really?
I hate easy targets.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa.
Nah, we're gonna have to make it. Oh, fuck. No. No! Stop it! Stop locking onto me!
You know, I'm truly surprised you have the reputation you have.
Prepare to die.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, I have no more countermeasures! Damn it. Jesus. He has to be running out of missiles as well. I mean, we're not getting anywhere. He's really fast.
I'm so good at these, they're boring.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I think actually he's out of missiles. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, eat it! Oh, Jesus! So fast! This is why I always choose the arrow, because it's a master at dodging, evading incoming fire. Bastard. Okay, he's doing a little, maybe we should just... I don't know. Ah!
I hate easy targets.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa.
I mean, this is gonna take a while because nobody's getting in, like, any hits.
I'm so good at these, they're boring.
Like, we're not gonna get in enough hits to do any significant damage. That's why, actually, we need to save. I think maybe I will reload the mission if we don't do, if nothing, like, really happens soon. And I'm gonna save my missiles for, like, when I'm right on his tail. I think I wasted them too fast. Or too quickly.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa.
Can't
All right.
fly, must die.
I'm so good at these, they're boring.
Alright, I'm gonna actually take off a little bit. I'm gonna have him chase me. What? He had more? I had no idea he had more missiles. Oh. It lost its lock. Oh, Jesus. That's bad. That's bad. This game has the Ace Combat missile. Oh. I don't know what that is, actually. Is that good or bad? Come on, come on, come on. Damn it. I am losing! He's actually pretty good, I have to say. Oh, Ace Combat. Oh, Ace Combat. Oh, yeah, I get it. Those games are awesome as well. Yeah, I think what I always did, like when I played this game before, I always used to save my missiles until, yeah, until the exact right time. I think I wasted them all this time. Ugh. On. Oh! Oh, Lord! Oh! Get him! Get him! Get him! Damn it. Yeah, look at his shields. I barely got a scratch in.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa.
Yeah, we're not getting anywhere here.
I hate easy targets.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa.
Ah! On! Well, actually, now I'm hitting him, at least. Damn it. Come on! Ugh. He's sort of like a boss character. He's very, very difficult. Because
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa.
Because he's flying an arrow. Ah, and using the keyboard is actually wearing on my fingers. I feel like a... Oh, what? How is he still having missiles? He shot just as many missiles at me as I did at him. You can't have, like, unlimited missiles, right? Come on! Ugh. This is annoying.
This is like taking candy from a baby.
Prepare to die.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa. You know, I'm truly surprised you have the reputation you have.
Like, we're both getting tired. You know what? This isn't going anywhere.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa.
Like, it's just gonna end with me, like, chasing him, and he's gonna dodge everything, and... Like, you're gonna have to use missiles here. It's, like, impossible to hit him otherwise.
Hey, Colonel.
Yeah.
You feel like your wings are clipped.
I think I'm gonna have to do that. The only problem is I don't really know when to use them. I think I need to use them, like, when I'm really, really close to him. Like, when he really can't... Like, here. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The only problem is I don't think I can reload from here, so I'm gonna have to, like, eject.
You know, on second thought, Colonel, you find my shoes in the barracks.
Ow. Jesus. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, reload. There you go. Okay, good. First of all, Eisen, thank you for the advice. And now, let's do this again, shall we?
Okay, here we go. I promise I'll make this as quick as possible.
I hate easy targets.
Oh! I actually flew right into that missile. Alright, I know.
Prepare to die.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa.
Don't spatial disorient. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't really know the technical terms.
Prepare to die.
Age does wear down talent, doesn't it?
Oh! I'm dumping speed because you are burning towards them. Oh, okay. so quick. It would be nice to just end up in, like, there was a phase where he just kind of went into this whole spiral thing where he just, like, mellowed out. Kind of like he got tired and he was just like, alright, we're not getting anywhere. Like, I'm just, like now, or maybe not. I told you I'm boring.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair.
No, actually, that's pretty interesting. I didn't know that, so you know. Let's see if we can get close to him.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa.
Like that's when he does his spiral move. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. He's like this fast little pipsqueak. Oh. Alright. Oh, man, he is fast. Come on. And the annoying part is, these are heat seeker missiles. They're not MREX, so I have to, like, stay behind him, but like every time he turns at me, I lose lock. So, and it has to be reacquired. That's so annoying. Get him! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes!
I'll talk to Eisen first thing in the morning.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Guess we got ourselves another combat pilot, but it's a whole nother thing fighting the Korathi out there.
Maniac's like, oh, you guys. Thanks, Fortifier. That was a worthy challenge. The Lokanda system. All right, it's time for a new story arc. The enemy fleet. Oh, really? You've been...
Tell me this system continues to be worth reading. I fail to see it. The natural resources are utterly depleted.
That's Tim Curry, by the way.
Of slave labor, but the population has never been particularly malleable.
Malak.
Slaves we have no shortage of. The Terrans want this system, they shall have it. Nevertheless, my lady,
Tim Curry.
I bristle at the thought of, they will call it, oh, what is that strange word they have? Surrender. No, it is not that. This system shall serve as a message to the apes. Since it is no longer of use to us, we shall render it useless to them as well. As always, my liege, a wise choice.
All right, let's save here. There you go. Oh, right. We have to talk to Flash as well. The only wingman I lost in combat spatially disoriented and lost his craft. Basically what happened, they were doing combat ops in Syria and he's spatially disoriented doing a visual approach at night. Didn't realize up was down and down was up, flew right into... Oh! I get it. I get it. Also, you lost a wingman. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. My condolences. By the way, did you say you're actually a pilot, like flying? For real? That's cool, but I'm sorry about the wingman, the casualty. I guess that's sort of like an easy mistake to make, although it really shouldn't be, probably. I don't know. Oh, a maintainer, okay. Ah. Got it. Oh, that's too bad. For the Air Force, we don't really have battlefield guys. That remains with the Army. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. My condolences. So I guess the last thing we need to do here is we have special back. Ah, I get it. I get it. All right. The last thing we need to do here is talk to Flash and sort of like end that arc before we shut down the game. Let's see.
Colonel, I'd like to apologize for some of the things I said.
Some?
Well, I still think I could have beat you 2 out of 3.
Care to go at it again?
Nah. From now on, I'll prove it to you out there. That is, if you figure I'm good enough to be your wingman.
You're on the roster. You'll get your shot, same as everyone.
Thank you.
I kind of find this to be definitely to be an acceptable ending to the Flash arc. Now we have like the ability to have him on the roster, and that was like sort of like the true way to go story-wise. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the save alone so we can talk to him again next Friday and like get that dialogue to reconnect to this episode. Not trying to do with Debbie now. That was a tough round though. Yeah, it was. Alright, so we're gonna do this now. Hey, yeah, that's my Discord. I will say that my Discord is I'm never on my Discord when I am streaming, like when I'm actively streaming. I usually log on to it after every stream in case people want to talk to me about something, or like if they want to talk about the stream or whatnot. And I also have that to bring people updates and news and all of that. But yeah, so I think we're done here right now. So let's leave this. Let's leave the game, shall we? Alright, people, I want to thank you for being with me. Thank you for the fire. And it was nice to get you as a follower. And hopefully I'll see more of you in the future. And let's see, what do we have that's coming up? Tomorrow we have the interactive role-playing stream. That is going to that's gonna be it's gonna be at 6 o'clock GMT +1, Greenwich Mean Time +1, 6 o'clock PM, and that is basically this. And yes, so, and that is like sort of like the main attraction in my channel, because people get to interact with the stream in a very interesting way. So if you want Fortifier, you could actually be part of the action tomorrow as well. On Sunday we will be playing a new Nintendo Entertainment System game, and it'll be actually, let's see. You know what? Before we end the stream, let's see if we can hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. There you go. And let's see if I can bring up the screen capture. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. The stream boss requests are as follows. Oh, sorry, I cut off the music. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so the stream boss requests are as follows. We are down to... Oh, look at that! Next request in line is going to be Fartknocker's request for Mega Man 1. So we will be playing Mega Man 1 on Sunday. That is true, that is true. So on Sunday it's going to be 6 o'clock as well. And we're going to be playing Mega Man 1. I don't know if I'm going to beat the entire game, but yeah, that's going to be interesting. We'll see how long that takes. But I have played Mega Man 1 before, and it is a pretty difficult game. It is one of the harder Mega Mans. So yeah, I will be honoring his request by then. So yeah, that's basically it. And oh, by the way, weekdays, during the weekdays I play, I have a web series going on called Blizzard Classics, in which I play all the old Blizzard strategy games and RPGs. We're talking Warcraft, Starcraft, Diablo, all the old classics. So right now we're doing Diablo 2. And Blizzard Classics, I stream Blizzard Classics every Tuesday and Thursday. So, and that's actually 7:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time +1. So yeah, and in a week from now we will be going back to Wing Commander. But right now I want to say thank you to everybody, and Fortifier especially, because it's been really nice to talk to you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. So I want to thank you and wish you the very best. Have a great night, have a great Friday, have a great weekend, and remember to keep the retro legacy alive. Alright, take care guys, goodbye.